So I'm going to come on here and rant quite a bit about... Apparently, it's illegal for me to play Pokemon Go with my son. Yeah. So, I don't see the illegal about it, but according to Officer Eldorado, it's illegal.
Well, I drive by, your pants are wet.
Oh.
Guys, what's happening today?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, alright. What are you finding? No, I'm just hopping out. What are you guys looking for? No? Is there anything good in the area?
It's actually a Go Wild area event, so this shiny booths, new Pokemon, stuff like that.
Okay, nice. How are you guys related?
Me and my dad.
Oh, nice. Alright, man. You want to come talk to me over by my car?
What's going on?
Right over here. Your pants are wet.
Oh, did not know that. It's my bad. I'll go change.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just had to use the bathroom. Nothing major, though.
Okay. You got an ID on you?
Sometimes I dribble. Here you go.
That looks like a lot more than a dribble. I don't want your owl card.
Oh.
So what are you guys doing?
We're playing Pokemon Go, like we said.
Okay.
We just went up and used the bathroom, and...
Who did?
Me and him.
Okay. So how did you use the bathroom and now your pants are wet?
Like I said, I dribbled. I'm being 100% truthful with you. You want to go check my cameras? You can.
Where do you live at? How long have you lived over there?
5 years.
Okay. You and his mom still together?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We ain't together at all.
Okay.
If you want my personal opinion, she's a narcissist, but...
Okay. Is anybody else home?
At my house?
Yeah.
It's just, I just live there by myself.
Okay.
With him and my 2 cats.
Alright. Any drugs or alcohol today?
No. I don't drink or do any of that. I like to be controlling my body.
Okay. So,
I will go get changed.
the pants are way too wet for just a little dribble, to be honest with you. So, do you want to be honest with me? Were you boozing earlier?
Are you serious right now?
I'm very serious, because a grown man with wet pants, he's got to be on something.
If you want to breathalyze me, you can.
Well,
I'm telling you right now.
You're rocking back and forth. What do you got? What do you got on your pants there? On your knees?
Dirt, whatever it is, food. I don't know what you're looking for me to say. It's piss. I'm telling you.
Well, obviously it's piss. What I'm trying to figure out is you're walking around with your son, and you got your wet pants on, and you're playing Pokemon Go when another grown man's trying to talk to you.
What do you want me to tell you? I don't know what you're looking for here. I'm not trying to. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Okay? I'm telling you.
How long have you been sober?
I haven't drank a day in my life, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can go change if you want me to.
Have you ever used drugs?
No.
Okay. How long have you been sober?
My whole life. I have not drank. I had 1 drink when I was 21. I didn't like it.
Okay. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay. Not even cigarettes?
I used to smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
I don't smoke anymore.
Okay.
Can I go change so we can continue what we were doing?
Do you feel like you're in an okay state to care for your son?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I'm really confused why you're questioning me like this.
I'll go through it again. I drive by.
Mm-hmm.
I see your pants are wet. You're walking around with a little boy. I want to make sure that everything's okay. That's what I'm doing.
Everything is fine.
Okay. Do you have any warrants or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Candidate, wait, 26.
826.
Can you start me an assist the citizen at Camelot and Buffalo? I got an ID when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Copy.
And no alcohol or anything in the bag?
No.
Okay. Would you open the bag?
Yeah, here. I'll put that down.
So have you guys been around town all day?
Yes. Okay. We stopped because we went to Free Clothing and...
Where'd you go?
Free Clothing, Jordan Clinic. You know where that is? It's the old Thompson Hospital.
Oh, down by the city pier? Okay.
No. Library.
Oh, all right.
The library area there. Yeah, got this. this,
Okay.
peroxide for medical, and water, this,
What's in this here?
this,
Yep.
Pokemon Go Plus here.
Does that open up?
Does this open up?
Yeah.
No.
What is it, like a charger or something?
It's an auto catcher. You can hook it up and it can throw Pokeballs by itself.
Okay. Alright.
Other than that,
What's in the side pocket and front pocket?
this, microphone, another iPhone.
86 Matthew Shutter showing a non-driver ID only negative students.
Yeah. Anything in the boxes or no?
Microphone. And ring light.
Okay. And what's in these front pockets?
Candy, Mio, pin, fan, box, and chargers.
What's the little square there? Charger?
Night safe.
The other
Charger.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna talk to your son and then I'll let you go. What's up, buddy? So, I noticed his hands were wet, so that's why I was talking to him. Has he been acting weird? Or is
No.
he? No, he's been alright?
Yeah,
Alright. What have you guys been doing? You guys been doing Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
about like 10 o'clock.
Okay. Alright. Sweet, man. You getting ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Yeah? You excited?
yeah,
Yeah? Alright. What's on the Christmas list?
nothing really.
Nothing really?
Yeah,
Alright. Well, good deal. Yeah, I just wanted to stop and check. You're all good to go?
yeah,
Okay. Alright, man. How old are you?
10.
10? Alright.
Yeah.
So what grade are you in? 5th grade?
Yeah, I'm almost 11.
Nice. When's the birthday?
December 23rd.
What is it?
December 23rd.
Oh, so right before Christmas, like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you guys have fun, alright?
Okay.
And you got your own phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need us, just call us, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day, man. Alright.
I don't know if it will change.
Alright. Thanks.
Apparently, it's illegal for me to play Pokemon Go with my son. So, I just came back upstairs with my son, used the bathroom, and I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat. Everybody does it, so if you want to roast me, do it. I don't give a shit. I had a little bit of dribble. And that's no reason for a cop to sit here and stop you. Okay? Let alone drive by us 3 times and then come in and act all buddy-buddy about it. Oh, what are you guys doing today? Pokemon Go. Oh, have you caught or find anything good? I'm like, yeah, it's a big event. There's good Pokemon out. And then he's like, oh, well, can you come over to my car really quick? This dude had the audacity to ask me if I was drinking or on drugs just because there was a little bit of piss on my pants. You know, I told him, I'm like, you want to go check my cameras? You can see that we just came out here. Didn't even acknowledge, oh no, we don't need to do that or anything. And then he started asking me personal questions. Like, oh, well, is you and his mom still together? That's when I knew that it was targeted. Okay? So then I'm like, you want to take a breathalyzer on me, you can. You ain't going to find anything. Disregarded that, too. Didn't do anything. Kept badgering me. And I told him, I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I have not been drinking. You know, I don't do drugs. And then he's like, well, I'm like, yeah, it's piss, okay? He's like, well, I know it's piss, but that's not a dribble. So let me ask you again, are you going to tell me the truth? Have you been drinking? I'm like, I'm telling you the truth. I have not been drinking. And I said, you can take a breathalyzer again. He didn't even acknowledge that. So he kept going on about, oh, well, how long have you been sober? I'm like, I've been sober my whole life. I don't drink, don't smoke, used to smoke cigarettes. And then he kept asking that like 4 times after. How long have you been sober? It was targeted from one of my exes. I'm not going to name them. This is what I'm talking about with Ontario County justice system. You have nothing better to do than stop an autistic person. I shouldn't have to say that on here. Or I shouldn't have to tell the police station that I'm autistic for these people to leave me the fuck alone. I know that this is going on and ranting, and I apologize if it offends anyone. This just irritates the fuck out of me. But he took my ID. Then he had the audacity to ask me to check my book bag if there's any drugs or alcohol in there. You know, me being compliant, my son's standing over there petrified that I'm going to go to jail. So if my son wasn't right there, I would have walked away because he never told me that he was detaining me or that I was under arrest. So I had every legal action to walk away, but I didn't. Okay? My main focus was my son's feelings. And I kept looking at him and everything. Long story short, Ontario County needs to leave me the hell alone. Because I'm not doing anything illegal. And you shouldn't have stopped me because I had a little bit of piss on my pants. Roast me in the comments. I don't care. I'm autistic. Congratulations. You all know. But, so I ended up calling because I didn't get the guy's badge number or name because I was mainly focused about my son and everything. So I called down to the local sheriff office because it's a weekend, so the actual police station is not open. But they still run. And they couldn't give me his name, so they transferred me to the sergeant. That sergeant was a great help. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And he told me the name. I'm not going to say his name. I will put it up on screen. But, you know, I filed a complaint, and I told everyone, I'm going to be blasting this on social media because that was very, very unethical and unprofessional. If you had that big of a concern, 1, you wouldn't have drove past us 3 times before you came in. And 2, you really shouldn't be looking at my area anyways. And 3, if you had that big of a concern, how come you didn't take me up on looking at my cameras or taking a breathalyzer? Answer me that. I'm going off. I'm so sorry, chat. I don't like to get this way. But when you do that to the extent where my son is petrified that I'm going to get arrested for something I didn't fucking do, and then you continuously badger me to admit that I was drinking, which I wasn't. I don't do drugs or drink. I had 1 alcoholic beverage when I was 21, and I told him that. I don't like it. I like to be in control of my body. So, you know, he ran my ID, but as soon as I mentioned that the person that I thought that was tied to it was a narcissist, he backed off. And you want to know why? Because I'm pretty sure that officer is a narcissist. Because narcissists do not like or don't expect people that they're targeting to know what narcissistic personality disorder is. And I do. And I knew everything that I was doing was 100% compliant. So, thank you for letting me vent, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully in the future I don't have to continue making videos like this because I don't like doing this. But it's freedom of speech. You're going to continue to do things and target me because one of my exes can't get to me because all of my exes are narcissists. I just wanted to make that clear. So, I'm not going to tell you who I think's tied to it, but just know that all of my exes are narcissists. You guys can figure out and try and guess who it is. You guys can. I'm not going to answer in the comments who it is. But, yeah, guys. That was very, very unprofessional and unethical. He should have took me up on the breathalyzer and looking at my cameras if he was that much concerned about the well-being of my child, or that I was on alcohol or on drugs. Like, thank you guys. Long video, ranting. If you guys have dealt with this before, make sure you guys like, engage. Thank you so much.